Lord help us.
All right, how's it going, THQ people? Today, my name's Batzer, and today we're talking about the new movie for Dragon Ball Super that's coming out next year that just randomly got announced. Can't talk. Today we're here with reviews with Broly,
What's up?
SS Joku,
Yo, what's good?
my wife VRS Razor,
What's going on? What?
Wavy Ray 2 times because if it doesn't work the first time, it works the third time,
Man, they keep
Oh,
rushing me, bro. What's good?
and then the man himself, Mr. Ruff
He
Green.
gets the man himself.
yeah.
All right, so what do you guys want out of this movie?
Cooler.
Cooler,
Bardock.
Bardock, Broly, Goten. What about Goten?
Bro, you said Goten? He's already in the show.
He's already canon.
Okay, let's be real. Okay, I'll be honest. I would like for them to pick up where they left off, where Goku's like, "Don't call me Goku, call me Kakarot," and then you see like them training or whatever, and maybe introduce like a Moro, because like the Moro arc is really, really insane. So maybe have a little plot twist because why not? And have Broly get introduced into fighting maybe a different set of people into the movie. It's just more Broly. Why not? You know what I mean?
That could work. What about you, Ruff? What do you want out of this movie?
I honestly don't want them to like talk about anything that happens in the manga per se. Like I really want them to maybe bring a old villain back into like to make it canon, like how they did with Broly. So I was thinking they should do some maybe Janemba related. 'Cause I really like how Janemba looks and everything, and maybe they can find a way to bring him back into like Dragon Ball Super, like into the canon, which would be pretty dope. Because I really like Janemba. I just like his character design and everything. It'd be pretty dope if he was made canon. So
That would be
That's
pretty dope.
I like the number a lot too.
Me too.
yeah,
He's like incarnation of evil. That's super cool.
yeah.
All right, Broly. What about Broly?
Oh, good. So, I kind of with Wavy, it'd be kind of awesome to see Broly and Goku fight, and the end of the movie, Goku promised to see him when they especially fighting stuff like that. That would be kind of awesome. What else? And the sport, and he can be more powerful. He used to be, so that can kind of cool.
Yeah, that would be. What about you, Joku? What about Cooler?
Bro, I've actually made a whole movie in my head, man. I've literally just been sat here since it got announced. And I already know what I want to see.
Well, spit it out.
So imagine this, yeah. Imagine this. Let me set the tone. Get around the fire.
Ooh, I got
Okay,
my-
okay.
So imagine, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Cooler is in Universal Prison, I believe it's called, where Moro is. And you know, at the end of the Broly movie, when Gogeta basically says to Frieza, "Oh, we can fuse," and Frieza's like, "Yo, that's not fair." So imagine Frieza basically says like, "Yo, we've got to break Cooler out of prison. Like, I hate him, can't stand him. He's been in prison since a little boy. He was too powerful. King Cold kept him there, and he's been there his whole adult life. Breaks him out, and then Cooler and Frieza fuse and fight Gogeta or Vegito. That's what I want to see personally."
Ooh.
That would be a
That's
good
What
one.
would be the fuser name? What would be the fuser name?
Ruler.
I ain't got a clue. I didn't think that much, but
Clover. Clover. That would be the name.
Pre-sun.
What?
that's what the fuse name would be.
Batzer. Okay, yeah, I like that one. I like that one. All right, Razor, what's your idea for this movie?
Alright, so mine is basically tagging off of a bit of spoilers for the manga. So after the Moro arc is over, they're beginning an arc with a new villain named Granola. And this villain named Granola has dreams with a great ape that destroyed his home planet or something along those lines. And the scar that this great ape has is the same scar that Bardock has. So people are inferring that this great ape is Bardock. So I think it'd be really cool if the next movie we get is actually what happened to Bardock after he got hit by the supernova, because there was a special that Dragon Ball released where we had Super Saiyan Bardock and it was kind of canon or whatever. But it would be really cool if they made a new movie about him and explained what happened to him and how he ended up being trapped in a great ape form. So that's what I would like to see. Some Bardock, maybe him fighting another weird lizard boy related to Frieza. Who knows? But that's what I want.
Like Chilled?
Well, Chilled sucks. I was hoping for a new one.
You know what's crazy that he said that? Because now I'm thinking about it. I would love to see them go into more detail about Oob or Maju, where in the obviously spoilers for the manga, where he helped Goku get his powers to be able to defeat Moro, but go into detail about him as a kid because obviously he is canon now, and I really want to see Maju. He is one of the best characters in there. Obviously, we've seen him in GT, but now that he's here and now that we know a little bit about him, obviously him having godlike powers, um, for helping Goku to restore his god powers that he needed to help defeat Moro. I would really, really genuinely love to see a movie dedicated to Majub in a sense, how he's going to be coming and to be, how he can maybe a potential fight with him and Broly or a potential good fight with him and Goku. Something along the lines where it's not a movie where, oh my God, we got to fight against a villain now. No, it's a straight out dog fight against the homies, I guess, in a sense.
Basically training Oob. Now that ties into my idea and so does Ruff's, and so does Joku's actually. I think what they should do is start off where they left off with the Broly movie, where Goku was talking to Broly. However, they're training, and then Broly harnesses the power of the Great Ape and goes Super Saiyan 4. Make that canon. And then I would absolutely love for them to, because obviously Oob is Kid Buu reincarnated, which apparently he has God Ki. That was explained in the manga. So, since he has God Ki, make him and Broly kind of spar as Super Saiyan 4 and God Ki. To kind of train them both at once with Goku and Vegeta or whatever. And then either bring in Cooler or possibly even Cell. Obviously, if you bring in Cell, he's going to need a new transformation. But he has all the genes, but that works. I'm in favor for a new Cooler movie because he's one of the better villains that they've had. And he's just, I don't know, I just love Cooler. But that's what I want to see is Super Saiyan 4 canon.
Bro, they make from the, what is it, the other movie where, that is the Broly movie, where Frieza's main point of getting the Dragon Balls is to get height. That's a little BS. Him getting it, Bulma getting it to reduce her age. So it doesn't really matter. They can throw anything in there for anybody to fight, bro. I would genuinely love to see that.
Well, with Cooler, obviously Frieza would be forced to fight either against or with Cooler against the other two, and possibly Broly and Majub or whoever. But I think it would be cool because with the Cooler movies, you never saw a Cooler Frieza interaction, and I think that would be cool to see.
Frieza was dead.
Yeah.
Well, this is why I said they should fuse, because realistically, like, spoilers for the manga once again. Goku has mastered Ultra Instinct now. Like, he can turn into it at will. And Vegeta has so many things up his sleeve now as well. So realistically, how can Frieza even match them at all? Like, Frieza's kind of irrelevant right now.
Exactly.
Broly absolutely annihilated him.
My boy Topo too was just dogging him.
Yeah, exactly. So realistically, imagine bringing Cooler into the fold, and then like Frieza manipulating Cooler into thinking that, for example, like I said, he's been in the Universal Prison his whole adulthood, and Frieza basically manipulating him into thinking that the Saiyans are the reason behind it. They go to Earth, basically realize that they can't put up a fight against them, then fuse, and then when they fuse, it's like some ridiculous like Like
Oh my-
imagine like golden Frieza with his golden transformation, Cooler in his final form, and then they fuse to make the golden final form Cooler sort of thing.
Dragon Ball Hero reference.
And
Yeah,
Dragon Ball.
exactly.
That sounds so clean, to be honest.
Golden Cooler. Words, they're hard.
Make them so insane where King Cold makes a fat appearance to be like, I control these, almost like a Perius.
Oh, that would be cool. Bring back King Cold.
Bro,
Bring them all back.
correct me if I'm wrong, last time we saw King Cold was when Trunks murdered the crap out of him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Made that boy into sushi.
I also think that if we're going down that route, since Vegeta's finally going down his God of Destruction route,
Oh, yeah.
I think that they should do that. And then obviously Vegito or probably Gogeta, because movies are fan service, are probably going to just absolutely annihilate them. But you know what? Broly could be in it, test out his Super Saiyan 4 powers. Maybe he'll put up a decent fight until they fuse and just get absolutely annihilated, and that's when the other two will have to fuse. Who knows?
I would love to see a part 1, part 2. Like they get desecrated in the first, just like Avengers. They get desecrated in the first one, then the end game comes and
I
they
don't
come
even
back.
know who you are.
Because I genuinely think they're not gonna drag Dragon Ball too far off. Obviously, the manga's still going on a little bit, but I think they're gonna kill. My eyes, I think they're gonna actually kill somebody off, somebody that we know and love. They're probably gonna kill it, call it a done deal. The Dragon Balls can't bring them back. Somebody is going to die. I feel it coming. Naruto, Neji dies. That was one of the biggest ones. So I feel like they're gonna actually kill somebody, and they just can't bring them back because it's Dragon Ball. They'll find a way.
It's
Bro,
Super
Roshi
Dragon
almost
Balls.
going out in the tournament of power had me freaking on edge. I can't imagine them actually killing someone off for good.
Bro, they can't keep bringing people back, bro. I just genuinely see it as
It's
so-
Dragon Ball. Of course they can.
That's part of the show. It's the Dragon Balls.
Especially with Super, when they found out about the Super Dragon Balls. I don't think they have a limit on those.
Yeah.
And now
That's what I'm
there's
saying.
a new set of Dragon Balls in that new planet that
Right.
Granola's from too.
True.
Yeah, that's true.
But I
There's
actually
always
kind
a
of
way,
like.
bro.
I kind of actually like how they're introducing like other people using the Dragon Balls to their own wishes. Like instead of just having Goku, Vegeta, Bulma always using the Dragon Balls, I like seeing like, say for example, like Granola using the Dragon Balls, Goku Black, Zamasu or whatever using
Yeah,
the
that's
Dragon Balls.
cool.
So
That's cool.
if they do make a movie and there's like a villain, like I don't care if it's Cooler or if it's a new movie, I would like to see the villain using the Dragon Balls and to like try to get his own advantage. So Goku and Vegeta has to figure out a way to beat him, even though he has the Dragon Balls and like the wish that he granted and stuff. So that'll be pretty interesting.
Yes, sir. I said,
Yeah.
somebody
It's
has.
funny how all of us left out BoJack, Lord Slug.
No one cares about them, that's why.
Not interested.
Bro, actually, what's crazy? I do feel from whoever, I forgot which one you guys mentioned, Janemba, because Gogeta Blue is now canon, so I wouldn't be surprised if Janemba did make an appearance.
Remember.
Well, I also feel like this would be the perfect opportunity to start bringing back Dragon Ball. Like the Dragon Ball Super as a show. So maybe bring back a villain. Obviously, they'll do their where they become, what the hell is Frieza or Vegeta? I don't remember. Where they join the good guys. Let's put that.
Oh, the Z Warriors, whatever.
Yeah.
I just saw the word for it earlier.
I don't remember. Either way, English is hard today.
What protagonist?
Yeah, protagonist.
No, it's like a villain who becomes reformed and joins the good
Anti-hero.
guys.
Yeah, anti-hero. There we go. That's the word.
Hero.
So basically, they could. That would be smart, and then they could lead into the Moro arc and start off with that as the second season of Dragon Ball Super. Because by that point, Granola's arc should be going pretty well or over. That way, you have two solid arcs to start out the new season with.
Yeah.
It would be
I
like
mean,
a middle playground, which would lead into the arc where the manga is for the Moro arc, and then that's where the show immediately starts.
Exactly. It's kind of like with the Beerus movie, right? It came out. Goku went Super Saiyan God. but then they redid it during Super. Super. Same with Resurrection F. You know, they just kept doing it. I think this is the perfect opportunity to finally bring back Dragon Ball Super. But who knows if they actually will, but I think they should.
Yeah, but I feel like with Moro, the arc's just too long to fit into one movie. If they make it like a part 1 or part 2, then maybe, but there's so much that happens in that arc, literally, like...
And I have a feeling Granola is going to be the same way. That's why you don't make those into a movie. You make, like Wavy said, a middle ground. You just bring back an old villain or whatever, or even if it's a new villain. Goku and Vegeta fuse into, let's just say, Gogeta, destroys them. Then all of a sudden they're an anti-hero, and then Moro comes.
Yeah, I'm down for that. Definitely, it makes sense.
Then Dragon Ball Super 2 happens.
That's the problem with some of the anime is, well, when it comes to manga, it's very crucial because you don't want to rush a good manga into an anime. You don't want to rush it. So I think it's better off play a middle ground where it's like some BS. Obviously, it's not in the manga, but it shoots right over to like, hey, bro, this is where the manga is. Where towards the end, like Moro makes an appearance to Goku, or you might see a little flash where Goku's hurt because he can't beat Moro, and this is to be continued season 2 of Dragon Ball Super. That would be dope.
That would be dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For people that don't know as well, the Moro arc is good, like good. Moro as a villain is good.
I think what he's going for is essentially like, I think they should bring back Cooler and maybe not put him like in a time prison. Like that's a good idea. That would make it an amazing movie. But put him at like a distant planet or whatever, and he was conquering all these things, and then all of a sudden he got stronger, like actually trained. He earned that power up. Unlike Frieza, well, I guess Frieza did technically, but he earned that power up. Frieza finds him, or maybe Frieza trains him. Who knows? That could work too.
You made a goated idea, bro. Like, let's say let's say Cooler's in prison, right? Like the Galactic Control prison, right? Because that's where Moro is. Moro's in prison. So Cooler breaks out. Whoever breaks him out, Moro's there. Obviously, Moro's gonna sneak out too. And then they give subtle hints to the second season.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
That could work too. All right, Joku, you have a brilliant idea. Toei, make this happen.
Toei Animation, sign me up.
Hey, show rights and everything.
Sign me up, baby.
He'll give me all of his money.
Everything.
Is that what you were going for, Razor?
I don't even remember anymore, honestly.
But I think that would be a good idea.
I don't know if you guys heard me say I just give up at one point.
Believe it.
All right. Well, anyways, that's all I have for this video. Do you guys have anything else?
No.
I'm good.
No, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good.
that's about it, I think.
All right. And with that, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And this is THQ out.
Peace.
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 Peace out.